Now for slide 7, we need to actually analyze all the information we've got on our table that we pasted into slide 6 and do a column graph. So all of the information you need to know is in the notes here, and I'll go through how to do it. So we need to do this in Excel, and we need to do a clustered column graph using the results from table 3, making sure that we apply all of the graph conventions, thinking of Backus. So I'll just talk to you about how we do that. First of all, so we need to go back to our table 3 data. Now I would suggest before you even copy anything, you need to get rid of, if you didn't use these columns, these rows here, I would suggest you get rid of those cells, because otherwise that's going to make your column graph not look very good. It's going to be a big gap in the middle of it. Okay, so the same with these if you didn't use them. So you need to delete these, and I've deleted the entire row that way, and this is on my computer though, so we'll have to work it out on our iPads. Now, then I just copied the whole table, so I'm copying that and pasting it into Excel. Right, when you paste it, it should highlight it automatically, so you don't need to highlight it. Then you have to go to Insert. Now, I wouldn't suggest using recommended charts. I've found that the if you just hit column graph and the clustered column graph, gives you a better result because it actually gives you extra labels in here that you need. So it will give you these extra gender, social, amenity labels. Otherwise, if you don't do it that way, those labels won't come up. All right, so now you need to apply all of the conventions according to Backus. So you need to look at that. Now, if you want to see an example on Blackboard, if you look at this one here, Year 7 Fieldwork Graphs Guidelines, so number 3 under Before the Upgrade. If you open that, it's actually an Excel document that I have opened previously, and it tells you what is required. So this gives you an example of what your graph should look like. You need obviously a source, you need a border, axes, title, key. So you need to make sure that, look, you need to have your name and everything up here. I would also make sure so that you put, so when your source, you're putting 2017, your fieldwork 2017. So all these things need to be included. So you need a title here as well. So just check this out and make sure that you're actually including everything that you need to do, all right, for your graph. Okay, then you would just copy this graph and paste it onto your slide, and voila, there you are. Alrighty, then obviously the next thing we need to do is go onto our transcript and type out what we need to say for our voiceover, remembering that we're not recording our voiceover yet. We don't need to do that till the end. Alright, so you need to look at the graph, see what it says, and how your data came out. Thinking about all of these different questions, you have a higher word count this time than previously in the other sections. So you need to talk about which one was better, male or female were they alone in groups, what were they doing, which amenities were they using, what activities were most popular, and what suggestions you would make for improving the internal road. So that is all in your transcript, and you should by now know where that is. But that's slide 7, data analysis, column graph, and you can see it's 100 to 150 words now as opposed to 50 to 80 words. So we need a bit more of an explanation answering all of those questions from the graph.